Guys, nearly the end of the day. Chris is just messing around, taking that bumper apart that I bought for the Mercedes, the E-Class Mercedes bumper. We don't actually need the bumper, but they made me buy, they didn't make me, but I had to buy basically a whole bumper. Anyway, regardless of that, welcome back to the channel and a new video, because even though it's late in the day, we're finishing in about an hour. I've had somebody reach out to me on Instagram, one of our subscribers, and his work van has gone bang, and he's had it picked up by the AA or the RAC, and he's had it taken to a garage, and they've quoted so much to have it done. And he just said to me, Rob, would you guys be interested in it? I know you'll be able to fix it on the channel, save you a few quid, blah blah blah. And I said, you know what, I had a quick chat with Chris, and he went, yeah mate, just go for it. He's asked reasonable price for it, so we just said, yeah, definitely, we'll have it. So Chris is going to be messing around doing that. I've got a couple of loose ends to do, but the plan is, it's actually through the low emission zone in London. My truck's not LEZ compliant, but we haven't got to go through the congestion. So I'm actually going to set off. I'm going to whip home, have a bit of dinner, and I'm going to set off. I'm going to try and capture it as much as I can, but we're just going to be going around the M25 really. So let's go and get this van picked up, and then as soon as we get it back to the yard, we can have a proper look and a talk about it then. So just like any of these private vehicles that we buy, guys, we do like to check them. The guy did say he bought it new and it had never been involved in any accidents or insurance claims, finance agreements, etc. So it is always just for peace of mind for us to check on Car Vertical. So mileage okay, theft okay, accidents all okay. Spotted activity on this vehicle was registered in the United Kingdom, we know that. He did say that he was going to be removing his private number plate from it, and you can see clearly there that that has been removed from the car. MOT inspections, all of them that it's had are here, and you can see it actually failed one there on a front position lamp not working, and that was this year actually. This check was performed in all of these countries, so United Kingdom, Slovenia, Czech Republic, Lithuania, just to name a few. And of course, that really handy mileage graph. And he's told me the mileage of the vehicle, and this all tallies up perfect. So as of today, the mileage of this vehicle should be approximately 73,900. Everything else here, odometer, the mileage, it's all checking out fine. No record of any damage there whatsoever. So guys, don't forget at the bottom of these checks, there is 9 helpful tips and tricks for you to check when you're purchasing your vehicles, which will really help you out if it's not something that you've done before. You can find all of them at the bottom of this check, and they're all part of the check. I'm just going to show you what one would look like if it does have any dramas whatsoever. And today we're going to use the recently purchased Audi A1 that we own. So here we have our most recent purchase, guys. We know we bought this vehicle from Copart, and we know that it's a Category S write-off. And as soon as you click on this check, it comes up there, clear as day to see, in amber, accidents. This vehicle was involved in an accident. And when we scroll a little bit further down, it actually says there, look, record found 9th 2020. So that vehicle was written off quite a while ago. I want to thank Car Vertical once again for the continued support on the channel. Guys, to benefit from a 10% discount on your check, use the link in the description. Let's go and have a look at this van. It is the next morning, guys, and I couldn't film anything. It was I'll say the middle of the night. It gets dark about 4. You all right, mate?
Yeah,
morning.
All right. Good run.
Yeah, it actually weren't that bad. I was going to have something to eat, but I set straight off, so 5 o'clock, bit of traffic, but managed to get all the way through and didn't go inside low emissions zone. Right. Over the Dartford crossing, right down past the M11. I was back home by 8 o'clock last night.
Straight enough, isn't it?
Yeah, very, very clean and tidy. Guys, so I haven't even introduced this one. 2017 Citroen Berlingo. Very, very nice van. The chap bought it new. Can you notice anything up there that I didn't even know?
Notice anything?
Yeah, something missing.
Gear stick.
The gear stick, mate. It's an auto.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. And he spec'd it out. It's got Apple CarPlay, reverse camera, and the garage have had a play with it.
Right.
They said to him that they had 3 teeth missing off the cam belt.
Right.
And then last night, he said to me, there's not one tooth missing off of it. It actually looks
It's very
new.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah. But we'll get into that in a little while. We'll get it inside. He put all of those security locks around it everywhere. Look how nice it is in there.
Yeah, double side loader.
Yeah, double side loader. Really nice van. He covered that up, said he didn't want to go over the Dartford crossing, me too, and get him a charge on it, but
It's a clean van.
yeah,
isn't it?
very clean. It's lovely low mileage.
Been looked after, isn't
See
it?
that?
Reverse camera.
You fitted one of them on yours, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Retrofit. Got Goodyear tyres all round it. They are the winter tyres, I think. But yeah, mechanical fault. Obviously, the belt's off. It stinks of diesel. I could smell it when I was loading it on the truck. So I don't know if the pumps let go and the belts. I'll tell you what, let's get it unloaded, get it in the works. Can we get it straight in?
Yeah, might as well.
And have a look at it. Yeah, let's do it. So guys, as fast as I got that unloaded there, Chris just popped in to grab a drink and I've rolled it in the workshop. I've gone back outside to put the truck away and turn it around, and he's already got the bonnet open and he's already in here investigating. So we could see behind the footwell, and the owner did tell me that the garage had stripped some stuff off. But Chris, can I just zoom in down there? Chris has noticed this straight away. Right, yeah, you can see that. Can you see that through the lens, Chris?
Metal filings.
Metal filings all underneath.
Stuck on the oil, isn't it?
This cog we're looking at. Underneath there appears to be a lot of metal filings. So Chris is just going to get the right size socket and we're going to try and turn that diesel pump. That diesel pump could have seized up or failed. But then you have got other pulleys on there. So we're just going to go through the process. You're not going to see a great deal, but we're just going to check, see if everything, whatever's moving and what's not moving, and just see if we can find what actually caused it to fail. Initially, he said there was 3 teeth missing off the belt.
Not.
There's no teeth missing off the belt. So
But have they tried another belt on it?
you just don't know, do you? Sure, you have got to take these mounts off to get all the covers off, haven't you?
Yeah.
So they have investigated it to a degree then, haven't they? We'll let you get that turning and then we'll just continue on. Also a bit known for cams, these, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, you know, the cam could be snapped, we just don't know. That's actually turning okay, isn't
Yeah, and
it?
it should have four bits where it jumps. Yeah, that's fine.
So that is alright.
Seems to be.
Do you think we should jack the engine up and disconnect that engine mount so that we can have a proper, better look in there? Because you can't really see a great deal, can you?
That one's seized solid there.
Oh, is it?
Water pump seized. Yeah, water pump seized.
Has it? So that's seized, the belt's come off. I'll bet you there's broken rockers in there. Definitely, do you know what? He did say, they said something about the water pump, it's not moving at all.
No, it's seized solid.
Can we, do you
Bloody solid.
think we can get it up on the ramp and get that off without stripping anything else off to have a look at it?
What, the water pump?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we do that then, mate.
We've got a whole engine, haven't we, out there?
Yeah, we have, yeah.
Not that we'd use that water pump, but you can...
Should we have that rocker box cover off first, just to see if it has... Obviously, if the belt slips off, there's a good chance it has broke the rockers. Because it wouldn't just...
I think they spin the lobes, don't they?
Yeah, they do, yeah. I didn't really know, I'll be honest. My mate bought one with a snap cam belt, and he did get away with putting rockers in it. And a cam, sorry. So
Yeah.
we'll have this cam belt cover off, and we're going to strip a few bits more out there. But straight away, guys, the man found the issue, what caused it. The water pump, the seized solid. Let's get on it. quite a bit of stripping out there, guys, but always worth it. Now, some people would change the water pump and cam belt, stick it all on, time it up and give it a go, but just purely down to experience, you've got to take this off. A lot of these do break rockers, and I've checked through and all of them seem to be intact. None of them are broken. But with that belt going, of course, you've always got that chance. It's going to bend the valves, it's going to break the rockers, and most importantly of all, we've had it from experience before, these lobes do move. And if they are, you know, if they're within a mil out, you'll have serious problems. So what I've decided to do is actually remove this cam carrier. It does separate halfway down, so you've got all the bolts there. I'm going to remove that, actually take the cam out. We'll make sure that all of the valves are shut, and if they're all closed, then we know that we haven't got any bent valves there. We'll check through all of those rockers, make sure there's definitely no issue with any of them. And then what the plan is I'm actually going to go and buy a brand new cam for it. I wouldn't even mess around or waste my time with a second-hand one. So I'll get that stripped out, and then we'll go round, we'll get a cam for it, and we'll get a cam belt kit for it. Then we'll get it all timed up, put back together, and if it runs okay, then we'll go down the route of, obviously I'll do the rest of the service items as well. So oil filter, etc. The oil does look quite dirty, but the van has got full service history. You can see by looking inside it, the guy has really looked after it. And of course, maintenance as well. He said it's, you know, it's never missed any maintenance. It's always had it done. So I am going to continue on there and get that cam carrier removed, and then we'll have a little bit of a look further in depth. In the meantime, I'll better ring up, I suppose, and just checking in there. Start putting out the feelers for the cam. Make sure someone's got it in stock and that we can get it. Very straightforward to get that cam cover off and that cam out, guys, and you can all clearly see now all of those rockers are perfect. And Chris just had a good look in here. He said you can see every single one of those valves is closed, and it's quite lucky really, because the lower half of this cam carrier, you can see it's got a join through it, and you can line every one of those up by the eye through there. It's not 100% accurate, but it's certainly.
You just got to check those followers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Because they are what takes some of the pressure when it hits. Because the force of the piston hitting the valve is transmitted through them to the camshaft.
So anyway, guys, I did get very lucky, and one motor factor's had a cam, and as soon as I took it out, Chris said, "Oh dear." Chris, do you want to explain this? You'll probably do it in better technical terms. So here's our original, and here is the brand new cam. So I'm probably better off down here, aren't I?
Yeah, you are. Can you see the lobes there?
Yeah. You might have to stand up though, sorry, and over the top of me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So we've got these lined up.
Yeah, so we've got cylinder number 1 here, which is this pair of lobes. And you can see this one looks bang on.
Yeah.
And then those 2 lobes, I don't know if you can see, are clearly out of line.
You can't actually see
Can
it
you
on
not
camera,
see?
but the end one I can notice
Oh,
from
we'll
here.
do it off of that one.
Probably
then.
a
So
good
that's
example.
number 4. You can see this one's in the correct place.
Yeah.
That one's been knocked round.
Yeah. And you notice 4 of them have moved.
Yeah, which...
Ah, that one there as well. So you can see that's kind of just sticking up. That one there is actually touching the table.
Which quite often it's only 2 that
Right.
hit, because you'll have an inlet and an exhaust open at the same time on different cylinders. But we don't know the history of this, do we, of someone trying to get it going?
No, you did say.
That belt hasn't got any teeth ripped off.
And they said they had teeth ripped off it.
so
So you're kind of thinking that they
probably
might have...
put a belt on it
Yeah.
and
spun it over again.
Well, I don't know. That water pump seized, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I don't know what, but anyway, there's certainly 4 there. I don't know if you want to show in the voice, because previously people have said it's impossible for these to
do you want to
move.
bring that over? Right, so, sorry, just put that down there 1 sec, 'cause this is really, really interesting. So we would be in agreement with them being there that lobe needs to go to the right, say...
Yeah, it needs to go clockwise.
Clockwise. Right, bring it over to the...
Clockwise about 10 minutes.
About 10 minutes. Right, let's get it in the vice, mate. I'm going to stay rolling because people keep saying they've really been enjoying it lately.
Just pinch it
Actually,
up.
get that lobe round touching that. Should be a bit, that's it. Right, I'll give you that bar. You can use that on the top.
Ready?
Yeah. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing that.
There you
But
go.
stop there. That's probably in the right place now, but you'll never, ever, ever get that correct.
Oh, no. These are manufactured, aren't they, with very, very tight tolerances.
That's toast.
But they are effectively a tube with
All the lobes pressed on.
these 8 lobes, pressed on in exactly the right space, where the replacement cams are a solid cam.
Right, can we bring that back over and see how close you got to putting it back where it should be? This is knackered, guys. You'd never, ever be able to repair one of these, but I just want to see how close Chris got that.
Far too much.
Far too much, but
Yeah.
you get the point. That
Yeah.
cam's knackered. Think we might have got lucky. I'm going to get this cam fitted back in there, and then we're going to need to get it over to the ramp, get the engine jacked up, and get that water pump removed. So I'm going to crack on.
This was the same, wasn't it, on some of the previous projects we've had?
Yes.
Where people said, well, they can't move.
How about...
But they couldn't on an old cam,
No.
which is a solid cast cam. But these modern ones are not made like that. Was it the Transit?
Yes.
And was it...
I'm thinking a good example here, the MOT man. Do you remember we went over, he done one, and he
Yes.
was like, I've done everything, I cannot get it to run. And we said, yeah, you need to change the cam. And he went, no, it's perfect. And I said, change the cam. He changed it and it fired straight up.
But these only need to move a minuscule amount, and then it puts your valve timing out.
Yeah.
And it will never run.
So guys, I think that's going to be a good stopping point for us today in this video. We got so much going on and I can't really explain it because it does always give little sneak peeks of other videos what are going on, but we've had a call from the paint shop. We got one there to collect. We got another one that he wants to swap it out for and get that swapped out. We got another vehicle being collected on a truck, and you know how it goes, guys. It's not where this is ultimately our full-time job. This is our business. We have so much going on in the background as well, like Chris at the back there chopping up wood, just keeping everything ticking over and getting in there and recording the videos as well. I'm really, really excited about this van. Chris is as well. It is such a lovely van. When the guy said it was nice, I really wasn't expecting it to be that nice. It's really nice when you do get something that's been looked after. And I think we've said in previous videos, it's not so nice when you get something and somebody else has already had a play with it. Guys, what's your thoughts on that explanation for that cam belt? That, like me and Chris are sort of thinking, that would have locked up the engine by the water pump freezing up, or it would have sheared the teeth off of that belt. And it appears that there's no teeth off that belt, and that belt really doesn't look that bad, Chris, does it?
Oh, it's a bit strange.
It looks almost new. So has somebody tried a belt on it? We don't know. So we got our fingers crossed on it, and we're just going to continue on. So instead of me waffling on, guys, that is going to be the end of today's video. Thank you all for watching, and if you did enjoy it, please do hit that thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. Don't forget, check out the merchandise. The link is down below in the description. Use the code 10 on checkout to get 10% off your order, no matter what the cost. Follow us on Instagram for the little sneak peeks throughout the day. And do remember, if you do reach out to me on Instagram, please include your mobile phone number. Like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you all very, very soon in the next one.